Okay, recording now. So good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, and anything in between. This is the Kubernetes 117 release meeting for Friday, November 29. Happy Thanksgiving, part 2 for everyone. And before we get started, I have to mention that there is a code of conduct for Kubernetes, which essentially boils down to please be nice, don't be a jerk, and let's get rolling. So first off, enhancements. Navarro.
Hi, this is Navarun here. Enhancements are pretty much green. Just that one note I wanted to put out is that one enhancement still has an open docs PR. I have already pinged the docs team about that. That's
Okay.
all from enhancements.
Okay, sweet. So given that it's Friday and I was looking at the PR and it seems that the contributor is actually based in the US, I don't think we're gonna see much of a change today. But things it's looking good. Anyone has any questions for enhancements? Going once, twice, sold. CI signal. I see things moving.
Yeah, we're not doing the report at last minute. Totally not the case. So yeah, we're green. Both are green. The 117 jobs are looking really good. There isn't really that much going on, to be honest, in the past few days. So that's pretty good. The only issues are in master informing. I see a scalability job fail several times. I pinged 6 scalability during the day. Did not get an answer so far, so I will keep pinging. And yeah, I found out that there's 2 conformance jobs that are failing again, so I will create an issue for that and yeah, reach out to people who can help fixing that.
Okay, awesome. The conformance jobs, are those for CAP-A and CAP-G, Flutter API Azure?
Those are exactly jobs, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. Anyone has any questions? Sweet. Let's move on to bug triage. I saw Sylvia, but I don't know if Josiah is here.
Yes, I am here. So this is a little bit last minute. I was not scheduled to give this update, but there hasn't been much change from the past days. So we have still 3 open non-test or non-flag issues for 117. 2 of them are critical urgent, and we have 6 open PRs, from which 1 is critical urgent. 2 days ago we had 10, so this is looking a little bit better, but still we would like to have a lower number here. And we have in total 8 open issues for 117. So this week is pretty slow, I would say. So next week we'll double down on these last issues and PRs.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much for your update. So on top of what you mentioned, I was looking at a couple things, and it seems that one of the critical urgent PRs that we have in here is just waiting on Jordan Liggett. So if it's waiting on Jordan, then it's pretty much done.
Okay.
Unless you, yeah. So my question is, do you know if there's any more work that isn't assigned to Jordan for the critical urgent PR?
I am not sure, but I will follow up right after the meeting.
Okay. Yeah. If you're not sure, then it has to be just what's on then it has to be just up to Jordan. And for the critical urgent issues, I see that both of them are lifecycle frozen now as well, and that seems recent. Yeah, I'm looking at one of them, in Jordan added the lifecycle frozen label yesterday. Can we reach out to Jordan and see if whether this is something that what else needs to be done for this to get into 117, please?
Yeah, sure. I will do that straight after the meeting.
No hurry, but thank you so much. A little bit confused because I'm looking at the comments, and 14 days ago, milestone 117. This is release blocking, and then just yesterday it was labeled by Jordan as life cycle frozen. So probably all the things that are critical urgent have already been fixed, and we are good to go. And with that, anyone has any questions for bug triage? Okay, so thank you very much, Sylvia. Now moving on to docs. Anyone for docs? That's probably a no. Release notes update. Chris?
Hey, happy Thanksgiving part 2, everybody, or Black Friday, as I've been reminded. We're looking good. We got the beta 2 PR in yesterday for the release notes draft, so use that as a starting point, and opened up the Google Doc to start pasting in the release notes there. So once that's a little bit more complete, we'll share that with the rest of the release team. So I would expect that would be the next few days. We're just a little slow with all the holiday whatnots happening right now.
Sweet. Any questions for release notes? Okay, well, thank you very much, Chris, for working on that and
Well,
all
thank
your
you.
team. And comms, I see a lot of happen. I see a lot of things happen.
Yeah, comms is green. I'm happy to report that we finally had our meeting with the CNCF. So we have now started coordinating the press release, the webinar for after the release, and a few other bits and pieces. So that's good. With Thanksgiving, we've not had any feedback yet from the SIGs that we reached out to for the blog post draft. So I suspect that will be at the start of next week, hopefully. But we're still looking green for the moment.
Okay, that sounds good. Other than the, what was it? Sorry, looking at the wrong page. So other than the blog and waiting for SIGs to respond, is there anything on the to-do list for comms right now?
There is not. No, we're just waiting on the blog drafts. That's all the CNCF require from us.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Chris. Sorry, I got distracted reading something again. So thank you, David.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
apologize for that. And release branch management. I don't think there's anyone from release branch. What about emeritus lead? I don't see Claire here. And okay, so next up, release lead. I guess that's me. And actually, there are no big updates from our end either. Going through a couple notes that I had before this, and it seems like the big things that we were looking at are docs, and that was covered by enhancements, communications. Seems to be going well. And let me see, so November 29th, the next big thing that we have is the cherry pick deadline for December 2nd. Other than that, seems like we are set. And the next section, scalability updates. And as Alina just mentioned, there are a couple failures on master informing, and hopefully those are just flakes. Other than that, I guess we can move on to open discussions. If anyone has anything that you all want to discuss, mention, or anything of the sort. Okay, I see no comments. So I guess thank you very much, everyone, for all the work that you do. Happy Friday, happy Thanksgiving part 2, happy Black Friday, and enjoy the weekend. Have a good one.